Okay, chat, today we're gonna be ranking every single video game villain. Wait. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. My bad, chat. Okay. Okay, chat. Here we go. Okay, so, starting off, we have Bowser. Bowser, logo tier. Um, yeah, Bowser is the video game enemy. One is learning to script stream whenever I do it. Ganon. I think he'd probably also be best of the best here. I'm gonna rename these because I don't like when they D C B A S. I don't like when they give different meanings to the different tiers. So chat, normally W tier is like reserved. Normally we only have one thing. Um Normally we only have the one thing in the W tier, but I'm pretty sure this is so many different things that I think we'll have to have more than one thing in W tier because this is just so much. Okay, so this guy I only know him. Oh, this is Ridley from Metroid, I think. Okay, so he's going in C tier. This guy's from Donkey Kong. He's also going in C tier. Like they're like in multiple games. I'll put these guys in B tier actually because they're in multiple games. They're not a one-off character. I don't know what this is. I've seen this guy before. This is the guy from Skylanders. Yo, chat, this is Chaos from Skylanders. I'd put him at A tier, chat. Chaos from Skylanders. He's actually so underrated, chat. Dr. Eggman. Also A tier. He's not up there with Ganon because Ganon's actually evil. Bowser is like, I don't even know if Bowser's evil, but like Bowser, well, yeah, Bowser's evil. Ganon's like pure evil. I might move Ganon up to W tier. We'll do all the W tier stuff at the end. I just had to put Bowser up there. Dr. Eggman though, he's not the best villain in Sonic. I don't even think he's not like the most villainous villain in Sonic. Okay, I don't know what this is. 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 GLaDOS should be W. Is GLaDOS one of these guys? I've heard of GLaDOS. He's from God of War, right? I feel like, yeah, he'd be W. I don't know what he looks like, though, so. Okay, Baby Bowser. Baby Bowser is going in D tier because he's not really a villain. He's just a kid. He's just a kid. Like, the stuff he would do, like, I think an average kid would do if they had the power to. So yeah, I'll go in D tier. Not because he's a bad, but... Oh, GLaDOS from Portal. Oh, yeah. GLaDOS, yeah. I never played that game, but, okay, Springtrap has to be another S. Another one where it's just pure evil. And also a pretty good design character. King Dedede, I don't know how to say his name without, but this would be in, like, A minus, B plus, because I think he's above these guys. He's more iconic than those guys. But, once again, he's kind of like Bowser. It's another Bowser situation. But he's also not as iconic as Bowser, where he's not actually that evil. This guy, I didn't know he was evil. I didn't know he was evil. Chat, I'm still playing Half-Life. I didn't know he was... I feel like I kind of knew he was a villain. Is this Skibidi Toilet, though, or is this just, this guy? I'll go S tier, because, like, just look at that guy. He looks evil. I think this is also from Half-Life, but I haven't gotten to that part. I don't know what that is. Is that from Zelda? This is the guy from Bendy. I'll go A tier for that. This is the guy from Cuphead. This is the devil from Cuphead. I'll go S tier. Another pure evil. Like, he's literally the devil. I don't know who this is. This is the guy from Mega Man. I didn't even know he was evil. I'll go D tier. Like, nobody cares. He's not, like, when I think of Mega Man, I don't think of that guy. Flowey has to be S tier. No, I'm gonna demote the devil from Cuphead down there. Doc Ock from Spider-Man. Wait, but this is like I've watched Spider-Verse, but this must be different. I'll go A tier. Sure. I don't know who this is. This is the Joker, Superman. Some guy from Star Wars, some guy from Lego Star Wars. This guy, King Boo. Chat, King Boo. I feel like he's also not that evil. Like, in Luigi's Mansion, like, he's the bad guy in Luigi's Mansion, I'm pretty sure. But, like, in Luigi's Mansion, Luigi didn't do anything. Well, I mean, King Boo didn't do anything wrong, I don't think. Luigi trespassed in his home, and he's just defending his home. So I'll go B tier. He's not that villainous. Yeah, he's a B tier. He's a cool one, but okay. Metal Sonic is an S, not an S tier. And another A tier. He's above Eggman, A plus, but not quite S. Dark Samus. I didn't know. I don't know if that was a bad guy. I thought that was just a thing in what is that? I thought that was just a skin in Super Smash Bros. Okay. Yeah, I've never played a Metroid game. This is the mask from Zelda. I've never played this game, but I heard this game like gave people nightmares back in the day. I'll go A tier there. I don't know who any of these are. Nightmare Fredbear. I'll go C tier. He's definitely above these guys, but like nobody thinks of this guy when they think of a villain. And when they think of a villain in FNAF, they would think of any of the basic animatronics, or they think of Springtrap. Okay, the ghosts from Pac-Man. These were some of the first video game enemies. Chat, Pac-Man's so old. Yeah, he might be promoted to a W. They might be promoted to a W tier. This guy. I feel like I've seen him before, but I don't think I played his game. And if I have played his game, I mean, I don't remember the bad guy from it, so he's not a good one. Oh, this is the guy from Half-Life. I just hate this guy. This guy just looks... He doesn't look as evil as this guy. Because this guy just looks evil. But this guy's like... He's almost like a corrupted politician. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like a politician. Okay, this is GLaDOS. Chat, GLaDOS, S tier. I've never played Portal, but I know that GLaDOS is an S tier. I should play Portal on stream sometime. I'd actually be able to finish it, I think. Hopefully. Wario? Wario is like a... I think he's above these guys, because he is kind of evil, and he's pretty iconic. So yeah, I put Wario C tier. And all these guys are mostly C tiers. Like, Darth Vader would not be a C tier, but, a lot of these guys are probably C tiers. This is also GLaDOS, I think. A different Portal guy. Yeah, these are all... I don't know what any of these are. This is the guy from GTA. The people in GTA are actually, like, terrible people, so... Nah, they're just people, though. They're not, like, completely evil. Like, I think this guy's probably worse than the guy from GTA. Because the guy from GTA has, like, like, you feel bad for him. There's a reason he's doing the things he does. And he's just a normal guy. I'll put him in the A tier. Is this... Chat, my dad told me, is this Sephiroth from... This is some guy from Final Fantasy, right? Yes. I don't know how to spell that. Sephiroth, Final Fantasy. Because I heard the Royal Pair... Yeah, it is. Okay. I heard the Royal Pair talk about this guy. He's like an insane villain. The blue robot? Yeah, Wheatley. Yeah. I started to play Portal 2, and I got so annoyed at Wheatley. I don't even know if he's a bad guy, but yeah, I hate him. Okay, same thing with, like, nobody, maybe this is actually a B tier, because, like, I feel like this one, I think, is more iconic than Nightmare Fredbear. Or is this Golden Freddy? I don't, there's so many different Five Nights at Freddy's, animatronics. Hello, fake proxy. But yeah, I think this one's more iconic, probably more evil, has more of a backstory, so yeah, I'd put her there. I don't know any of these. The Ender Dragon! Okay, definitely an S tier, bro. Iconic. This one has to be S tier or even W tier, just because it's so iconic. Like, some of the thing with these guys don't have crazy lore or anything, but they're still so iconic. They have to be S tier at least. I don't know who that guy is. Plankton from SpongeBob. I kind of feel bad for him. I'll put him in B tier. Is this a hand from Smash Bros? The actual hand itself isn't that... It's not that dangerous, but I think it would be above these guys. Yeah, I put it in A tier actually. Wheelie does turn evil. Okay, don't spoil anything else. But yeah. Bendy? Oh, this isn't Bendy. What's his name? Yeah, who's this guy's name? I forgot about this guy's name. This guy was from the game where he at school and he's like abusive. Yeah, I'll put him in B tier. Baldy. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah, I don't know any of these. Waluigi, bro. Waluigi has to be... I'll put him in B tier. He has to be above Wario. I think Waluigi might actually be more iconic than Wario, because Wario is just Mario but fat. Waluigi, I think Waluigi kind of got carried by, like, Smash Bros. And him not being added, and it was such a controversy. Okay, Venom. I don't actually know too much about Venom, but I'll put him in A tier. I don't know who that is. Mewtwo? I feel bad for Mewtwo. Mewtwo has a good backstory. He's iconic. Oh yeah, he's almost as iconic as the Ender Dragon. He's like the previous generation, maybe like 2 generations ago, or maybe both of the generations. He's like pre-Gen Z, like Ender Dragon. Like the timeline, I think, if we're going newest to oldest, would be Ender Dragon, and then Mewtwo, and then this. And there's probably stuff in between there, but very general timeline would be, I think, those guys. This guy's from FNAF 2. I'll put him in C tier, because he's a villain. He's like a main villain in a FNAF game. But he's not iconic. I didn't immediately think think of who he was. Is this the only thing you're ranking? I'm not sure. Probably. Because there's like so many of these, but I mean, depends how long the stream is. We might rank more stuff. So I saw a video, chat. I saw a video I want to react to. Chat, you know that guy who was like known for being like racist on YouTube Shorts? I think he's actually back. Okay, this guy from Cuphead. A tier. I forget his name though. What's his name? Master Oogway. I saw a video about him. Saying that he might be back. Okay, the guy from Angry Birds. He is like, I feel like he's just a B tier. He's just a B tier. Speed McQueen, not Speed McQueen. He was like, he's like the old version of Speed McQueen. I think he's more funny than Speed McQueen. He was a slightly more mature version of Speed McQueen here. I saved it to my... Remember Master Oogway? Yeah, Master Oogway. He's worse than McQueen? Yeah, because McQueen, you could tell it's jokes. I mean, you could basically tell it's jokes with Master Oogway, but I wasn't fully sure. Is this the guy... This is the guy from Mario. I'm gonna give him C tier. This is a guy from, like, one Mario game, right? He's in a Mario game, and then there's a guy that looks exactly like him in a Zelda game. Both of the games he's in, are dreams. Both are bad? Yeah. Speed McQueen every so often is a little bit funny. Like, I understand how some people can find him funny. I don't think he's as bad as Master Oogway was. Because Master Oogway, like, his videos were actually, like, terrible. Who is this Sonic character? He's probably better than... I'll give him C tier. Who is this, chat? They both think... I think it can be, but the way they did it made it just seem like they actually believed the things they were saying. It can be if, like, used, like, a good, like, in what's it called? In moderation. I think it can be good, but yeah, they went way too far. Don't they do 9/11 jokes, too? I wouldn't be surprised. They probably did. Who is this? Is this the guy from World War II? I don't want to say his name. Is this a guy from World War II? He would be a W tier villain. No, I don't know who this is. You gonna get canceled for saying that? I'm not gonna get canceled for saying that. So many other people have said stuff like that, but worse than me. And they haven't get canceled. Chat, you only get canceled if you let yourself get canceled. The neighbor from Hello Neighbor. Okay. He's just defending his house against you. Now, I'm pretty sure he did kill kids in the game, but I also heard the game was bad, so I'll give him B tier. He's something. Okay. This guy has to have... Does he have to have a S tier? No, I think he's A tier. He's a good... He's more of an enemy than a villain. These are all, like, main villains. Like, they're not gonna have, like, a Goomba on this list, I'm pretty sure. So I would put Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's in A tier, because he's not... He's iconic. He carried FNAF. But he's not as villainous as Springtrap, and Springtrap is also still iconic. Usually the most, like, evil character in a franchise isn't that iconic. Like, the most evil Mario character is from, like, Paper Mario or something. Yeah, it's this guy! I was just mentioning him. This is the most evil character in Mario, and he's so underrated. I saw, like, a whole video. Chat, he's, like, the most evil, like, villain in all of Mario. He's way more evil than Bowser. The only reason you beat him is because he, like, plays with you. This guy is actually... I was literally just talking about him. He's from, like, a Paper Mario game or a Mario Inside Story game. Yeah, I don't know any of these, like, realistic characters. Okay, this is Nightmare Fredbear. Another C tier. All the random FNAF characters, besides, like, the iconic ones, like Springtrap and the main animatronics, like, I feel like, they're just C tiers. Like, they're cool, but, like, in the grand scheme of enemies, all the FNAF stuff are basically the same. They're all just animals, and they get more damaged over time, or they get more teeth or something. Okay, the guy from Friday Night Funkin', would he be? I feel like he could be A tier. He could be B tier. I feel like he's not that bad of a guy. He doesn't do anything actually, like, evil. I think everything he does in the game is justified. But I think I'll give him an A tier. I really like his design. And what he does is justified. I think sometimes I can make the villain go down, or sometimes I can make him go up. Who's this? This is what's this from? This is from that one game that was popular for like a second. I'll give it a D tier. Like, nobody cares. It's just it's a rogue AI. It's been done too many times. It's not good. This is a guy from Scott Pilgrim, right? Yeah. This is a guy from Scott Pilgrim. All the guys from Scott Pilgrim are D tier. They're all just random people. They're like, chat, in Scott Pilgrim, the main story is that you have to defeat a bunch of guys. But, like, the guys themselves aren't a main part of the game, actually. So, D tier. This guy from San Andreas, GTA, I don't recognize him, so I'm not gonna rank him. This thing? Wait, what's this thing from? I feel like I've seen this before. Oh, that's from Splatoon, right? Yeah, I've never actually played that. I think my friends... Yeah, my friend loves Splatoon. It's like his favorite Nintendo game. I never played Splatoon, though. So I don't know how villainous the bear is. This is the thing from Metroid. I don't know how to rank it, though, because I've never fought that. Oh, this guy's from Sonic 2. This guy's actually really evil, right? I think he would be an A tier. Maybe B tier, because he's not very... I recognize him, but he's not super iconic. Oh, this guy! This guy from Pokemon! Chat, this is probably the most villainous guy in Pokemon. Because Mewtwo, like, when Mewtwo is evil, it's because Mewtwo was mistreated. This guy is just evil. He gets, like, possessed by, like, Satan itself, but in Pokemon. But, but it's his fault. It's his fault. So I'm putting him in S tier. It's the hardest fight in, like, almost... I think it's one of the hardest fights in Pokemon. Besides maybe, like, the Red battle. But he's also... The Red battle, like, Red isn't evil. He's just really strong. That guy's actually evil. Okay, yeah, he's going in S tier. This random Bowser, I'll put him in C tier. I feel like I've seen him before, but, like, he's not rememberable. What's this? This is the guy from Deltarune. I'll give him A tier because he has a reason to be a villain. Isn't his mom and dad both evil? Yeah, he has a reason to be a villain. He's pretty good villain. Out of all the villains in Deltarune, though, he's not scratching the top of it. These are all random realistic men. This is a robot. Jevil. Okay, Jevil. Overrated, chat. Honestly, I think he's overrated, but I'll put him in A tier. He's pretty overrated. Oh, and this is Infinity from Sonic. Infinity is way more evil than any other Sonic villain, as far as I know. He's at least more villainous than like Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik or what's his name? Metal Sonic. I feel like I might have seen that guy before. This is a guy from South Park. Is he from the like the South Park game? Okay, this is the mom from FNF. I think is she more iconic than the dad? I feel like her songs are more popular in FNF, but I think more people might know this guy because he's the first guy you fight in the game. I think I guess they're tied. It kind of evens out. I don't know any of these guys. Is this from Spore? What is that from? Wait, this is an SCP. Wait, this is an SCP where if you look at it, he'll, like, kill you. This is actually he's not really a video game villain, though. I'll put him in A tier. I'll put him in A tier. A tier feels right. This is a guy from Henry Stickmin. I never actually played Henry Stickmin. That's a pretty OG game. Huggy Wuggy. I'll put him in D tier. Chat, Huggy Wuggy caused, like, the spike of, like, brain rot horror games. This was, like, the first brain rot horror games, and it got a bunch of kids into brain rot. Yeah, man, Huggy Wuggy's also not that good of a villain. He doesn't have dark lore. I think Poppy, like, actual Poppy from Poppy Playtime probably would be way higher, but, yeah, I'm not giving him higher than a D. I don't know any of these people. Random Lego villains. The fact that they have Lego villains on here. Like, every so often they'll have, like, the most random villain ever. Like, they had the guy from Angry Birds. They had the piggy from Angry Birds. Okay, Bowser from Paper Mario. Paper Bowser. I'll give him S tier. Paper Mario probably has the best story in Mario. I don't know what any of these are. This is from Deltarune. This would be... Would this be an S tier, chat? Chat, you tell me. Would this be S tier or would this stay at A tier? Because if it's S tier, it means it's better than these ones. I don't know if it is. I haven't played through Deltarune. She's like the final boss of one of the chapters, though, isn't she? Okay, this is the Mimic from Five Nights at Freddy's. This would be... I'll give this one B tier, because... No, I'll give this C tier. I don't think this is more iconic than any of these. It's more unique, but I think it's less iconic than the guy from the VR. Bro, this is a guy from Pizza Tower. This is a villain from Pizza Tower. I'm gonna give him the first F tier because I think he's an alright character, but like there's not that good of story in Pizza Tower because it doesn't have to be. But also Pizza Tower, like this guy gives, when you're fighting this guy in the game, he hands you a gun on accident. Like he's actually the worst villain ever. Yeah, he's going in F tier, and I don't even think he's the hardest part of the game. Okay, this is like the worst version of the character from Angry Birds. I'm giving her F tier. She's also a villain in Angry Birds, but she's like nobody knows her. And she's a bird instead of a pig, which like defeats the whole point. The whole point is it's pigs versus birds. And she's a bird, but she's on the wrong side. So yeah. I don't know any of these people. Another Henry Stickmin character. I've never played that game though. I would hope the villains in that game are good, because that's like a story game, right? It's like a would you rather choose your own adventure game. Bro, these are just old men. Why are so many of these villains like old men? Okay, Spamton. I think Spamton's like an A+. I don't think Spamton's better than any of these characters. He has a cool boss fight, a cool theme. I think probably the most effort put into a side character, but he's still a side character, and this is the main character. I put a main character in A tier, and I don't think he is S tier, so yeah, yeah. Okay, I don't know any of these. What is this? Is this from Pac-Man? Is this a guy? Is this from like a 3D Pac-Man game. I don't know. I don't know how to rank him though, because I don't know what he is. I've seen this before. Chat, there are no characters in Spore, bro. I didn't think there were, but that looked like it could have been from Spore. Who is this? Is this guy from FNAF? I've seen this somewhere. I have no idea what that's from though. Chat, please tell me, because I actually am wondering that. I'm wondering now. Don't know any of these guys. They have to be iconic enough to even be on the list. They actually just put like every single villain ever. Oh, T-Rex? T-Rex from probably a Jurassic Park game? I'll go A tier. Pretty iconic. I mean, it's a real, it's like it's actually, it's iconic like a, it's just an iconic animal too. Some other random Nightmare, Five Nights at Freddy's character. That might even be a D tier, because it's not as... Wait, is this the girl from Clicker? From, like, Clicker Heroes? It might not be, but it looks like the same art style. Yeah, Clicker Heroes was just, like, a random clicker game that was pretty popular. This guy's from... Is this from not Half-Life. Some Valve game. Is this guy from Team Fortress 2? Chat, do you guys know? He looks like he is, but I'm not sure. Catnap? Catnap is going in F tier. Another... Like, he's even worse than Huggy Wuggy. He's another brain rot character. Okay, these are just random. Like, I don't... Who are any of these people? What is this? Bro, who's coming up with these characters? Harley Quinn? I don't know her backstory and stuff. She's not a video game villain. Okay, Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong is probably... He's not as, like... I feel like Donkey Kong is, like... He was the original, but he's not as good as Bowser. I think he is actually evil. Or at least he is sometimes, but then he's also not, because he's good in the Mario movie. Some random guy from Persona. Is this guy? I think I've seen this guy before. Oh, is that the guy that, like, turns into a box? He's in that game where you have to, like, sneak around. I forget what game that is. Yeah, chat. You guys might have to help me. I haven't played... These are, like... Some of these are, like, games that, like, the older generation would play. I play, like, the most new-gen games. Imposter from Among Us has to be in S tier. See, chat, this goes in the timeline. It goes Pac-Man, Pac-Man Ghosts, Mewtwo, the Ender Dragon, and then this is, like, probably the newest, most iconic villain. Like, what other villains in Steal a Brainrot? Those would probably be the most iconic. The Arch Illager from Minecraft. Very underrated. I'm gonna go S tier for this guy. He's like, he's not as iconic as the Ender Dragon. He's probably the most iconic Minecraft side game character. Oh no, they have the Witherswan. Is the Witherswan better be on here? The Witherswan would be another S tier. But yeah, Arch Illager, S tier. He has a good backstory. They have a whole... Yeah, I read this whole Minecraft book on him. His backstory is actually so sad. This, like, orb thing that he used, this is, like, his main weapon, and it, like, controlled his mind. It's actually really good. Very underrated villain. I really like Minecraft Dungeons. I hope Minecraft Dungeons 2 is fun. Okay, is this a guy from Just Shapes and Beats? That's what it looks like. I never played that game, though, so I don't know. Henry Stickmin. Yeah, I don't know any of these. This is a guy... This is a Magic Koopa from Mario. I'm not gonna go S tier. This would be A+, though. This would be at the top of here. And then... That's just a dragon. Oh, this is another guy from Minecraft Dungeons. He looks pretty cool, but, like, I don't even know who he is, so I'm going C tier. He's not inherently bad, so I wouldn't put D tier, but I don't know who he is. He's not iconic. I don't know who any of these people are. Oh, this is the guy from, what's that game? Buckshot Roulette. This guy's actually... I'll go B tier. He's not, like... He is a main villain, but I feel like I'm putting villains too high just because of the main villain. He doesn't really add much to the story. He's basically just a prop. Is this the same thing? Didn't we already put this on here? This is a hand from Smash Bros. We already had one of these. Are these different? Are these two hands different? This one does look more realistic. I'm not sure, chat. I'm not sure. I don't know any of these. This is not from a game. This is just a villain. Wait, are there guys up here that are just villains? This is Syndrome. Syndrome is actually a good villain. I'll go B tier though. Because when they actually fight Syndrome in Incredibles, it's not that big of a scene. This is the bad guy from Celeste. I don't know where to put this. I'll go B tier. It's kind of lazy. It's just, well, no, I guess I might put that back up to A tier. What do you guys think? Should I put that back up to A tier? Okay, I don't know any of these. They have so many Lego characters. Yo, chat! Two super iconic villains right here. We have Zomboss from Plants vs. Zombies, and then we have the Witherstorm. I think this is S tier for both of these. S, and then another S for the Witherstorm. Witherstorm is, like, more iconic than the Argillager. Witherstorm might be more iconic than the actual Wither. Because, like, who cares about the actual Wither? The Wither Storm is actually crazy. I bet there's people who didn't know what the Wither was until they saw the Wither Storm. Yeah, I don't know what any of these are. I think this is a guy from Minecraft Story Mode. Like, later into the game. There was like a version of it on Netflix. Where it was basically just Minecraft Story Mode. Who is this? Okay, yeah, chat, I don't know most of these. This guy kind of looks like Hassan Piker, the streamer. These Lego guys are hilarious. When they have the Lego guys next to, like, whoever these guys are. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I feel like some of these are probably iconic, and I don't know them, but most of these I feel like are just random. Like, who is this guy? This looks like some random guy. Same thing with it. Well, I mean, this guy, like, in real life, people don't have this big of bags under their eyes. Like, I don't know who this is. I don't know. This kind of looks like P.E.K.K.A from Clash Royale. I don't think it is, but it looks like it. But, like, green instead of purple. I don't know who that is. Yeah, who is that? There's, like, a weird version of Dr. Eggman. Wait, this is a grandma from Granny. I'll say B tier. B tier just because it's like a B tier game. I don't think the villains can be that good if the game itself isn't that good. Yeah. I'm gonna stop putting all those in never played and just see. What? This is like Evil Rabbids. That's a D tier villain. Like, who cares about Evil Rabbids? Let's see. Let's just look through. Who is what? Okay. I don't know what that's from. The normal Wither. Normal Wither from Minecraft is like a B tier. Yeah, B tier. Okay. All the FNAF animatronics. So what? Can I like delete stuff? I wish you could delete stuff. Can I do that? No, I can't. Can I? No. All the FNAF animatronics. Okay. These are all like B tier. Chat, can I just say that? I don't want to have to rank all of them. I'm gonna say all the FNAF animatronics, just like the basic ones. Like Chica. Oh, these guys. These guys are going in F tier. These guys are going in F tier. All the FNAF, like Foxy, Chica, Bonnie, those are all B tier. B tier, maybe A tier. This one would be like I don't know, C tier maybe? Yeah, probably C tier. Let's see. Chara from Undertale? She's not actually that important in the game. I'll go C tier, because... No, that's a B tier. Yeah. When I go back up, I'll put that up higher. Okay, all of these guys... Wait, this is a guy from Geometry Dash! I did not expect them to have the monster from Geometry Dash on here. Chat, that's actually insane! Okay, the monster from Geometry Dash. That's actually... I have to give him A tier just because I love Geometry Dash that much. And it's kind of weird, you have to find him. Chara's S tier. But is Chara even... Do you even fight Chara in the game? Do you even fight Chara in the game? Gengar from Pokemon? That's not a villain. There's not, like, an official Gengar boss fight. Darkrai would be, like... Darkrai and, what's the other evil Pokemon? That would be... Darkrai is, like, an A tier. Maybe a B tier. Yo, the Goose from Untitled Goose Game? Actually an S tier. Actually an S tier. So I never played this game, but in this game, you're just a goose and you, like, cause mayhem. You just cause mayhem. No, lore-wise, Chara is OP, but she's not actually part of the game, so I don't think I can't give her anything that high. See, chat, I said this would be controversial. It says controversial in the title. Chara is C tier. Maybe B tier. Okay, this guy. Yeah, I was looking for him. He's going in F tier. Chat, I cannot. If I rank these guys anything higher than F minus, that would be horrible. I would get canceled. Let's see. I can't watch, but just wanted to say hi. See you next stream. Thank you. Hello. I'll see you next stream. Who is this? What is this from? Okay, I'm trying to see. Are there any, like, iconic guys I'm missing? None of these are, like, guys that I know. Oh, is this Gabriel from Ultra Kill? That's probably an S tier. That's an S tier. Chat, it took me so long to beat this guy. It was really rewarding when I beat him, though. Yeah, he's going in S tier. Donkey... I already put Donkey Kong up there. The guy from Scribblenauts? I don't even think he's a villain. I don't know how I would rate him. Where did you put Flowey? Flowey's S tier. I know Flowey's S tier. Flowey is 100% S tier. Flowey's better than Chara. Flowey's the actual boss. Flowey's the actual boss. Okay, good, yeah. I wasn't gonna do that. I would get cancelled by the Ultra Kill people. They didn't have... Who are we missing? Chat, who do we think we're missing? Oh, the lady from, she's, like, out of all the bosses in Mario, what game is this? Mario Odyssey. I think she's the most iconic boss in that game. And she's not like the first boss or the last boss. She's like the second boss you fight. Chara's better than Flowey? No, she's not. Flowey's a part of the game. He has good lore. He's like a tutorial guy gone wrong. I think that's probably one of the coolest ideas for a villain ever. Okay. This guy's not a villain. I wouldn't put him in a villain. I'd give him something... I don't think of this guy as a villain. He's just... You fight against him in a game that I don't think that makes him a villain. The Smiler from the Backrooms. The Lemon guy from FNF. They had a lot of that. Every so often they like pop in something that I knew. Like they have like FNF. They had the guy from Geometry Dash. So where do I put this? I guess he's just a B. He's just a B tier. He's like iconic. He's pretty iconic, but I think he's only iconic because he looks cool. Okay. I don't want to rank all these. I feel like, do we have most things? Crash Bandicoot's a good guy, I thought. Isn't he a good guy? Charlie literally can delete all the things in the game. I don't care. That sounds pretty lazy. Sounds like a lazy enemy design. Sans would be like an S tier villain. Okay, chat. We gotta do... Let's do chat. Check that. Let's do 4 more things in W tier. Okay? 4 more things in W tier. So I think we have to do the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon needs to be in W tier. And then, after that, it gets a little harder, because either some of these I don't know, or some of these are, like, definitely just S tier, I think. Like, Gabriel, he's not villainous enough for me to want to put him in W tier, because Gabriel's not pure evil. And I don't think you have to be pure evil. I think Springtrap is another W tier. I also want to have guys that are, like, relevant. Like, we can have the most random guy ever. Sans is cooked against Chara. I don't care. Just because you're the strongest guy ever doesn't mean you're an S tier villain. We're basing it off the story and the gameplay. Would Flowey be up here? I feel like Flowey's kind of another version of Springtrap. They're both just ultra powerful. Now, chat, I kind of want to put this guy up here for W tier, but I feel like, would I want to put him above Mewtwo? Would I put him above Mewtwo? He's the hardest trainer, and he has, like, the Pokemon version of Satan on his team. Mewtwo's evil, but Mewtwo's probably more iconic than Giratina, but he's not fully evil. And then the imposter from Among Us, I feel like that could actually be a W tier, but also that's, like, pretty brain rot. I've never played a Zelda game, so I would not, me personally, I wouldn't put Ganon, in W tier. The Goose from Untitled Goose Game, I almost want to put in W tier. I don't think I would, though. Chara has way better lore than Flowey. I don't care. I don't know the lore, so I wouldn't put, I don't need to rank either of them. I don't know the lore. Zomboss probably would not be W tier. I think Zomboss is good at S tier. Same thing with these guys. Same thing with this guy. Infinite from Sonic. Yeah, I think he's not well known enough to be up there. The Witherstorm could be W tier, but we already have a Minecraft thing up here. I think GLaDOS, either chat, GLaDOS or the G-Man has to be up here, but I only want to do one of the two, because they're both pretty, I don't know if they're similar characters, but they're both, like, Valve games. I feel like Valve games are all kind of the same multiverse. Which Valve villain wins? G-Man? And G-Man isn't pure evil, is he? I've never heard G-Man speak. I don't know the lore of either. I just know GLaDOS, like, GLaDOS is kind of another Flowey situation, where, like, she seems like a good guy, but then she turns evil. Okay, G-Man's winning. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll let you guys vote on that, but I think, I want to put this guy up here so bad, but I don't know if he's iconic enough. But Mewtwo doesn't feel like a full villain to me. With Flowey might be good. The tier list is good? Okay. Okay, you guys both voted on G-Man. Okay, I'll go G-Man then. G-Man? Okay, and then, do we put the Pac-Man Ghosts? Because the Pac-Man Ghosts actually did revolutionize gaming. They had, like, all the Pac-Man Ghosts had different, like, pathfinding. I think, chat, are these the best video game characters of all time? Are they? I think I want to do a Pokemon. I'm gonna put this guy up here. You know what? I'm gonna put these guys up here too. Now, I'll take these guys out. These guys are, like, I never played the games these guys were in. Well, I played a Zelda game. Ganon, I know Ganon is, like, I feel like he has to be W tier. He's up there with Bowser, and the Ender Dragon and stuff. He's below Bowser, but, like, he's in popularity, but I think Ganon has to be up here, and I think this guy has to be in here, from, like, what I've heard this guy described as. Chat, what do we think of the list? Yeah, how was Faction Crustacean loot? I don't get it. Okay, chat, what do we think of the list? I'm gonna screenshot this. I'll do a community post of this. Low-key, I think that's a good list, chat. I don't think that's a bad list. Let me community post this. I want to see what you guys think. I feel like I did a great list up here. This is good. One of my favorite tier lists I've done, I think. Chat, should I make this a long form video? Just like editing out the parts where I'm just like putting the guys I've never, I don't know. W list image 2. The top is W here, meaning the best of all. Put Chara in S or W tier? No way, bro. No way. I almost want to put Flowey in S tier, but Chara's not as iconic as Flowey. These all have to be iconic. Like, you have to need... These have to be, like, the main boss of a game. These are all main bosses of a game. Maybe not... I guess G-Man... There's multiple main bosses in that game. But Chara isn't a main boss. You never actually fight Chara, do you? There's no official Chara boss fight. Don't you fight something that's, like, possessed by Chara? Sounds like Chara's like a coward if you're fighting something possessed by her and not actually her. Yeah, Jack, Chara is not winning. Chat, I think that's a good tier list. There was something I wanted to react to, though. Because this guy, Master Oogway, apparently he's back. And I did not know about this at all. And I don't know. Am I late? We just finished the tier list. But, Zach, you're not late to this. We're going to be watching Remember Master Oogway. His life is ruined now. I don't know what happened to him. I feel like Chara's 10x more iconic than Flowey. That's just not true. That's just not true. If I look up Boss of Undertale, if it's Chara, I forgive you. You're right. I'm wrong. If it's Flowey, I'm right, and it's the end of this argument. It's Flowey. It's Flowey. Does it even mention Chara on here? It doesn't. Even in all this is talking about random. This is Mettaton, Undyne, and Asgore. It doesn't even mention her. She's not more iconic. She's not more iconic. Here, I'll do a community post. Man. Once again, if it votes on who's more iconic. Here, wait. Who's more iconic? Chara, Flowey. I'll post this tomorrow. Okay. I don't know what this starting is, but chat. Remember Master Oogway. His life is ruined now.
Although it's common and even sometimes lucrative for people to portray themselves as edgy on social media, as time goes on, more and more people are starting to realize it just isn't worth it. And in the massive year of 2025, no other...
And chat, if you try to be edgy, you basically die. You die. There's gonna be a point where you're not funny anymore. Your audience doesn't think you're funny anymore.
Creator knows this better than Master Oogway, because somehow from his edginess, he managed to go from having millions of subscribers and billions of views to crying on
billions of views is crazy.
Twitter and begging
Mr. Beast. Wait, Mr. Beast? Talk to him? Oh wait, no. This is him responding to Mr. Beast. No.
The true definition of fumbled. Master Oogway's presence online began with a unique start, because unlike many other creators, he started out from doing funny voice impressions of the character Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda, hence his username.
Oh. Not me.
And doing these impressions, he would have very interesting messages.
If I cannot get your mother, then I shall go for you.
Like I said, very interesting. And if you also...
Yeah, I don't think that was bad. I think that can be funny to some people.
Also couldn't tell, his content was geared toward a younger audience because stuff like this was meant to be funny. And honestly, it worked. He was posting a lot of content on TikTok.
Yeah, man, I think if it works and it's not actually like harassing a group of people, I think it's fine.
using the Master Oogway voice, and eventually he started getting popular, gaining tons of subscribers and hundreds of thousands of views. And after reaching that
And I
new
think
level of
most of this-
viewership, he
most
started
of this
trying
was
to
fine.
expand
I don't think he was like, he shouldn't have been controversial at this time. I
his
think he was
content
fine.
empire by creating
I think some people might kind of be overhating.
content. Some
Some of the stuff he did was really bad.
reactions, some were voiceovers, and most of them were just like fantasies about men.
What?
Do it. Fuck.
Okay. Chat. What are we watching? Master Oogway. You have gone from a D tier to an F tier.
Yep, I have no idea. And even if I don't find this content funny myself, the audience did, which is all
How was that funny? at
that
all?
matters. Because if you
It's not even funny. That's just weird.
comment sections, you would see his
Why would
viewers
you post
memeing,
that?
agreeing with him, or saying things like, "Can I join Master?"
That's insane.
Actually, he was doing
Your digital footprint is cooked.
something right. And after posting consistently, sometimes multiple times a day, he would eventually hit
Spamming.
1 million followers.
spamming.
And this insane growth
Because
wasn't
look, like his views were so inconsistent because he's just spamming.
only just on TikTok, it was on YouTube as well. Master Oogway was literally dominating the algorithms with multiple pages
Master
on both
Oogway got on
sites.
YouTube
And he was
overrated.
doing this with
I don't think he's overrated. If you're putting in the effort of making like multiple shorts a day and stuff, even if the content itself, even if one short itself probably isn't worth the amount of subscribers you have, I think it's if you're making that much content, it's like quantity over quality.
a meme called the Chad face, which was trending, and that
Yeah.
kind of signified a based opinion. So all Master
Sigma.
Oogway had to do was spam this face on people's videos,
That
and
is
he
not
would
the
garner
Sigma.
millions of views every single
Okay, that
day.
is.
However, this wasn't really enough for Master
do you do
Oogway,
that, though?
because the
That's gotta be
problem is low effort Chad face reaction TikTok videos doesn't really garner a long-term audience. And if he wanted to continue being relevant for years to come,
Yeah, when did Kush start showing his face?
he would
I
seriously
don't think
need
I've never seen his face before until now.
to change up his content, and he realized this, which is why he was trying to do that. You would see here where he's obviously spamming the Chad face, but if you scroll further, he's trying to implement
All
different
these
forms
videos
of content.
look the same. Half these videos, like this, looks the same as this, and this. They're all just look like him giving a side eye.
And even if that content is
He always has the same expression. That's what it is. In all these videos, I mean now it's blurred out, but in all these videos he has the same exact expression. He just has a default blank expression.
very, very strange.
He has like he's like not happy, but he has this Chad face. What is this? Wow.
I'm sorry,
Bro, Master Oogway.
or
What are you doing? This guy needs to be. Okay, chat. I was gonna say this guy. Like I said this guy didn't deserve to have controversy around it. He completely deserved it. Completely deserves to get banned. You're not coming back, Master Oogway.
edgy videos where he's low-key trying to be kind of racist, but since he says it's a joke, I guess it's okay.
Okay, can somebody explain
I don't get it.
what the law is,
How is this funny?
For the people
I don't even get how that's racist. That just doesn't make. I don't know.
that don't understand the TikTok, what he's saying is
Okay, he's gonna
is
explain.
that black people used to be worth $300 during slavery, and now he's comparing it with how much Mbappe is worth now, which is
See, if you have to explain the joke, it's not funny.
500 million. And
That's actually just bad.
he's saying inflation. He also had a bunch of other TikToks like this, mainly focusing
Actually, that's almost like I can't say that's funny, but
on black people, like this one, how to gather all the black people in your city in one
I feel like you shouldn't be able to say this.
place. And the punchline is, tell them KFC is 50% off.
Oh, brother!
It's not even funny.
This guy
That's so basic.
I stink!
I could do better than this guy.
And while I don't actually believe that he's racist, I think a
I
lot of
don't think he is, but like, why? I don't think most people probably aren't that seem like they are, but like, he's like not funny either.
these videos show people that he'll do anything for views. For example, if you look at this
Yeah.
video where he's talking about black people versus the other surrounding videos, this video clearly outperforms all of them
I think that just says something about TikTok. I don't even know if that's him.
by a long shot, which is because dark humor gets people's attention and it makes them
Yeah, it's shock factor.
remember you, which in terms of performance is way better than doing a Chad face.
Oh
And
yeah, chat. Master Oogway has succeeded. I would say he has made it. I mean, now he's banned, so now he's not really making money anymore. But chat, if you're one of these guys, like Jack Doherty or this guy or who's the other guy, Speed McQueen, your goal is for everyone to be talking about you. Like, cause then you get the most money. Like, everyone's watching your videos to clip you and say that you're bad and put you in the next commentary video. Master Oogway though, I think he's gone too far because he got banned. Now he's not capitalizing off of the successful rage baiting. It's not even rage baiting, it's just actually being hateful.
result of this, Master Oogway would continue to make videos like this, pushing the line a little bit farther with
Too far. Yeah.
every joke that he would make.
Speed McQueen, like, he's bad, but I don't think he's as bad as... He never did anything as bad as Master Oogway.
And eventually, because he's doing this on TikTok, they wound up banning his main account with 2.7 million followers.
What is up with TikTok just banning people?
But like I said before,
All attention is good attention. I think it's not good attention, but for people like Jack Doherty and this guy and Speed McQueen, just rage bait people, or like those like fake podcast Sigma guys, basically all attention that doesn't get them banned to them makes them money. So I wouldn't say it's good attention, but it's like they're making money.
he had a lot of different accounts, so he was able to recover. And normally, when a person gets an account banned, especially with 2.7 million followers, you would think they would take time to self-reflect and not do it again. But not Master Oogway. In fact, he would actually take the dark humor jokes even farther, so far to the point to
Okay, chat, I'm skipping through this
uploaded version
because I don't know. I don't want that.
of him saying the N-word in HD.
What's up, YouTube?
Why? What do you gain out of this? It's not even a long video. Like, he's not making ad revenue off this. Like, he's actually just a bad person.
Grandparents. Turns out, my great-great-great-great-great-grandparents were slaves during
Yeah, everyone's ancestors were from Africa.
the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah, but you weren't.
Now, I've been wondering what makes a person get the permission to say the N-word.
It's not hateful when they say it.
Content, because to him, all views are good views. And because of that, I'm pretty
I don't think he was actually gonna show it, chat, but...
sure you guys can already guess what happened next. He continued to push the envelope even further.
What's
And this
Africa's
time, he would
national
take it
sport? Isn't it soccer?
way too far with the song that he made. A song that pretty much cemented his legacy as a clout chaser and someone who would do and say anything for views. And
Yeah.
that song
All his songs are bad.
was no other than Adolf H is my N.
That's actually... Like, why would you make that, man? What do you gain out of making this? Like, how much money could you possibly make by making this? It cannot be worth it.
Now, obviously, the white blocks are
Bad views are sadly still views, yeah.
there for a reason because I'm
But,
not.
you know, bad views... Chat, bad attention isn't good attention always. Because, even money-making wise, because, like, brands aren't gonna want to sponsor you. Like, what brand wants to sponsor Jack Doherty?
To show the naming, but just think of the worst things
No,
possible, and
no
it's
one's
that.
doing
After
that.
he released this song, it was met with immediate backlash from pretty much
Worst song of the year
everybody,
just dropped. Did it at least have a good beat?
with people making whole Reddit threads just to call him cringy. And the reason I said earlier that he
Like, I feel like it couldn't have been that good.
had gone too far to post this was because several days later, he was terminated from YouTube, losing over 7 million subscribers and over 500
Deserved.
million views every single month, all because he wanted
Okay, chat, I feel like this guy went more in depth. Most of the time he's just like, this guy made bad jokes. He wasn't funny. He deserved to get banned. No, this guy actually went in depth.
to be hateful and racist. After this
How's still half the video not done then?
happened, he tried to gain sympathy on Twitter by posting
Yeah.
this message: "Welp, that's it. My YouTube account with 7 million subs and 500 million views
What did you expect, man?
a month is gone because of a group of people spam reporting me to rack up guideline strikes. So this is how you treat your
Okay.
creators after they've given you 4 years
If you've been begging for this long and you've got 7 million subscribers, if you didn't do anything wrong, YouTube would have unbanned you by now.
years to grow on your platform at Team YouTube. So yeah, obviously he wasn't happy
Like if Mr. Beast got spam reported and actually got banned, Mr. Beast would be able to appeal to YouTube.
with the
Especially after the years that this guy's been begging to get unbanned.
situation that was going on. But something that happened that he may not have expected was usually when people post things like this on Twitter, they usually receive tons of support and sympathy from the
Do they? I feel like you never get support on Twitter. Twitter is just that everyone hates you.
community.
Everyone hates everyone.
However, in his case, it was
It used to be genuinely funny what happened to you. I don't think it was ever genuinely funny. I think you thought he was funny when you were a kid, and you not anymore.
actually the complete
Why is this just a Geometry Dash level?
opposite, with people celebrating and excited at the fact that he had been banned. People were even ratioing him on his own tweet by saying things like, "Brother, you used to be genuinely funny. What happened to you? Your Master
Why did that guy send the Geometry Dash level? I'm more interested in that than any of this.
Oogway voiceover videos used to be funny and good.
Who are you? Well, you got him recommended to you.
You fell off hard with your hate speech and racist videos though. So a bit of a news flash for
I
him,
agree.
spreading hate on the
I mean, I don't think he ever fell on.
internet makes people dislike you. Big shocker. But all of this stuff happened one
Like, if this happened to Jack Doherty, this would be even worse if it was Jack Doherty. Because this guy, like, I don't think he didn't actually do any physical things to people. Jack Doherty did. It would probably be even worse. Everyone would just be clowning on him. I don't think there's anyone who genuinely likes Jack Doherty. I think there might be some people who like his content. Like, they think that, like, he's bad and maybe he's funny. But I don't think they like him as a person.
to 2 years ago. So the question is, what has Master Oogway been doing since then? And the answer honestly may surprise you. So obviously, following the months of his ban, he spent a lot of time on Twitter coping. He tried to fearmonger and scare other creators that since he got banned on
220 likes. Those actually cool.
YouTube, they should be afraid of getting banned too.
His audience is probably too young to have Twitter.
While simultaneously completely ignoring the type of content that led to him being banned in the first place. But that wasn't all. He also tried his very best to get back on YouTube while hiding his identity.
Why? Did it actually make him that much money? I feel like YouTube doesn't make you actually that much money. The main way people get, like, a lot of money is, like, through a top YouTuber, or if they're, like, a streamer and they get a lot of donations, or they do merch, or they do brand deals.
Did this by trying to change old
Like, Mr. Beast makes most of his money from Feastables, not ad revenue. Like, how much money is he actually making?
accounts with his name on it to new accounts that had no ties to his identity. However, I'm guessing he forgot that he already had subscribers on these accounts and that his editing was the same, because people quickly found out that these accounts were also owned by Master Oogway.
So we got banned. Chat, this is deserved. I'm gonna end the stream here. This is actually rage baiting me. Just having to look at Master Oogway's videos are actually making me mad. So yeah, chat, I'm gonna end the stream.